9, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that would be 33.
Yeah, but is it a debit or credit?
It's going to go on the bigger side.
Yep.
I know that much.
So then that makes it a debit, right?
Okay, so I'm going to subtract these two, and then it's going to go on the bigger side.
Yes. So go ahead and put your 3,300 down.
Subtract. Okay. So subtract the debits and credits, and then you're going to put it on the bigger side. All right. So I need to put the 3,300 on the right here.
Let me see where you're putting it at.
On the debit side because
yeah, but I can't see it. So once you put the number in there, then I'll be able to see it.
Okay, so I got to put the number at the top.
Correct.
Oh yeah, hang on. Supplies is this one? Yeah. 99. And then it's going to go on the bigger side, so it's going to go right underneath this one.
No. This whole line is supplies.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. 6,600 for supplies, and then this is 9,900 for supplies. And then it's going to go right on the debit part, 3,300. Would that be it?
Yeah, because now this is the new trial balance. So this is the old trial balance. We're going to adjust it by these amounts, and then this is going to be our final trial. Well, it's not our final, but it's going to be our adjusted trial balance.
Okay. I'm just getting, I don't know, I'm getting so confused. All right, so those are going to be subtracted, and then 33.
Always subtracted. You just gotta know what you're doing with
debits and credits are getting subtracted because the credit decreases.
Yeah, so you got to go through the motions with it. It's not just a subtraction.
Okay, I get that now. All right, so now I just need to go back and find out what the next adjustment is.
Correct.
And that's going to be in the different question, ain't it?
You got to do every last one of the ones on required 2A.
Required 2A.
So you did the supplies section. Now you got to do the supplies expense.
Okay.
You got to debit supplies expense by 6,600.
Yeah.
So go back to required 1. Find supplies expense.
Supplies expense.
Yep. You got to find supplies expense.
That is supplies expense. Supplies expense. Right here.
So then you got to do a debit of 6,600.
Okay, and then a credit.
No, there's no credit. What you mean? You only had a. What do you mean credit?
Oh yeah, now I see what you're saying because I've been used to them being both on both sides. I'm so confused.
Well, you already did the credit. Remember?
Yeah.
The credit was in supplies.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta. So you have no transactions here. You got a debit of 6,600 here. So then, what's the unadjusted trial balance?
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I'm so confused. All right. So I go back up. Go back to.
No. You have to do the whole thing. Go back down. Okay. So what's the new adjusted trial balance?
Oh, so I'm just adding these up that's here for now, and then I'm just so confused.
Yeah, okay. You are. You just need to add these transactions. So you already did all these transactions. Now you gotta add these transactions to come up with the total with the new balance.
Yeah. So these balances are already here. Yeah, the supplies and stuff. I get that.
Right.
But Wouldn't I have to put more adjustments and stuff in there?
You gotta do all of them, but you might as well go ahead and do the whole thing.
True. Okay. Okay.
You gotta do this one. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna add these two together.
No, you're down here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the supplies expense subtracted from the supplies.
No. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. Way too difficult.
I know. I'm so.
So on the actual trial balance for supplies in this column, what's the debit and what's the credit for supplies?
Debit, credit.
Yes. So the number. So there's no transaction for supplies.
There's no more to put in here.
No, because this is already done.
Oh, that's what I was confused about. I didn't know if there was any more supplies to put in there.
No, they already did all the.
Add these two together, and then I'm gonna subtract them, which it looks like they're already added.
No, if there's nothing here. Okay, so hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. Do you know what a trial balance is?
Yeah, that's what I was getting confused about in the first place.
Okay, so what's a trial balance?
This right here.
Yes, but what is a trial balance though? What's the point of a trial balance?
That's what I'm about to have to look up again. Hold on. I just keep forgetting everything. Okay, trial balance. I know it's them added together. I know that. It's to add up all the balances in the balance sheet.
Uh-huh.
I know that much.
Well, not just the balance sheet, but it's to add up all of the transactions in all accounts. The trial balance all the accounts.
Okay. Yeah, I get that part. And it's just okay, so more supplies are going to be on there for the income, not the income statement. That's only the adjustments.
So all of these transactions already happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So they gave you the unadjusted trial balance.
So you want me to add up the debit columns and then the credit columns?
No, I don't, because they already did that. Here's a debit, here's a credit. There's nothing else to do on this one because it's already done.
Yeah.
And then, so with the problem, the problem says, hey, we're going to give you the adjusting entries. You just need to create them and then create a new adjusted trial balance.
Yeah.
You got the unadjusted trial balance, unadjusted.
Yeah.
And then you got the adjustments. And then you got the adjusted trial balance.
And that's the trial balance after the trial balance.
It's the trial balance after you
the unadjusted trial balance.
Yes. So this is already done. You don't got to do anything else to it.
Okay.
Right? And then you're adding your adjustments in here. So
yeah.
Supplies, and then you do supplies expense.
Yeah. You add up the debit column and then you add up the credit column.
No, what do you mean you add up the debit column and then you add up the credit column?
Okay, so that's what I'm getting confused about.
I never said, no, don't create rules. Just let me tell you what they are, okay?
Yeah.
So you don't add up the debits and the credit column. We're not there. All you do is add your supplies expense that you had before to your new supplies expense to come up with what it equals.
Okay.
So these plus these equal these.
Okay.
If you had 0 before.
And now you have 6,600.
Then this is 6,600. So your new balance, your new adjusted trial balance for supplies expense is 6,600.
Yeah. So basically I just got to find all the adjustments first.
Yeah, but you know where all the adjustments are.
Yeah.
But yeah, theoretically, yeah, you got to find all the adjustments first.
Yeah, and then
you want to do that. You want to just do the adjustments and not do the adjusted trial balance.
No, I want to do the adjusted trial balance too.
Well, let's just make it simple. Let's just do this row first. Okay, so there's a supplies expense. So go back to required.
Okay, required to. Okay.
So what's the next? Okay, so now you got to add $3,800 as a debit to insurance expense and $3,800 as a credit to prepaid insurance.
Yeah. The insurance expense and then the insurance. I get what you're saying.
Okay, so go ahead and do that.
That is going to be $7,600.
No, it's not. You're only adding $3,800 to insurance expense as a debit. You're adding $3,800 to prepaid insurance as a credit.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just do the insurance expense first.
Okay. Insurance expense $3,800.
Yep. So go to required one.
That would be $3,800 on that side and $3,800 on that side.
No, just go. So all you're doing is insurance expense right now. So go to required one.
Oh, okay.
You're creating new rules.
I'm just getting so confused.
No, you're creating a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't want you to create a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
So the insurance expense, was that it? Is that what it was called?
Prepaid insurance and insurance expense, yeah.
Okay, so which one was a debit and which one was a credit?
The debit would be the insurance expense, and then the credit would be the prepaid insurance, right?
Okay, so add $3,800 as a credit to prepaid insurance then.
Okay, so that's an adjustment too. So that would be right here.
But that's a debit, and you just told me that it was supposed to be a credit.
Yeah. And then insurance would be a debit because it's been paid already. Okay.
It's a debit because that's what the journal entry says.
Yeah, plus one. Yeah. Prepaid insurance, $3,800. Adjustments would be insurance expense, prepaid insurance, interest expense. Okay, and then the insurance expense would be $3,800. I get that part.
Yeah, but I don't see where you did the insurance one.
$3,800 right here, right?
But that's not no, girl. Erase that $3,800. Okay, go back up and go to required one.
Insurance expense right here. Never mind. I get what you're saying now. Okay.
All right. So then do the next one.
Okay. Required one.
Required 2A.
Required 2A.
And now do this one.
Supplies expense, depreciation expense, $8,400 for equipment. And accumulated depreciation of equipment. Oh, okay. Feel like an idiot now. Again. All right, accumulated depreciation. Hang on, that was $8,400, I think.
I don't remember.
$8,400, yeah. Okay, so $8,400 is going to go accumulated. That would be a credit. I get what you're saying now. Okay, so $8,400 for accumulated depreciation, and then $8,400 for the depreciation too. And then you just put basically whatever it says, if it's a debit or credit, just put it there.
Yes.
Okay. God, I don't know why I'm getting so confused.
But I want to see you do it so I can make sure.
Okay. So $8,400 for the depreciation of equipment is a debit. So that would be under debit.
Yep.
Depreciation expense is 8,400. I'm writing that down. All right. Debit. It'd be so much easier if we could see both screens at the same time.
Yes, ma'am.
And then credit for accumulated of 8,400. There, that's all it is. All right. So for accumulating, it is a credit. $8,400. And then for depreciated, it is okay. Depreciated. Oh, hang on. Here it is. And that's a credit. Depreciated expense is a debit. Never mind. 8,400. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And basically, it's just that for all of that, and then you're doing that.
Hold on. Now go down to the bottom.
So 3B goes with 3C. No, hang on. That's what I'm confused about too.
Hold on. Go down to the bottom.
All right.
Okay. You see how these are still in balance?
Yeah.
Okay. Every journal entry that you do, this should stay in balance every time.
Yeah. Okay, so the journal entries, I think I've got those done.
Yeah, you did the journal entries. You just got to move them over to the adjustments column.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's confusing me, really. So this goes with this, right? This is what I'm confused about. So required one goes with 2A. And then 2B goes with, let me see.
2B will go on required one also.
It would go on required one too?
Yeah, because.
Okay, then 3A.
Required one. Click on required one.
Okay.
Okay. So those are that go over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. So they are those entries.
Yeah. And then 2 is the journal entries.
And click on 3A for me.
3A.
Okay, so then you're going to end up with a new income statement, but you can get the numbers off required one.
Yeah.
And required B is the balance sheet, I think.
Okay, so 2B is the balance. Okay. Journal entries. Yeah.
Your debits and credits don't balance on this one.
Yeah, because I don't know if I'm done with it, am I?
No, you gotta have a debit. You don't have a debit. So what are you putting here?
Oh, fine. See, yeah, this is something else I was confused about, the income summarizing. See, I'm just confused about everything. I probably just need to go back and read all of chapter 5.
You definitely gotta. It's chapter 4 though, not chapter 5.
Oh, you know what I meant, chapter 4.
I know that week 5, chapter 4 thing confused me for like 2 weeks.
All right, so I gotta read this. So the general journals go with all of these, which I get that part. I'm about to just go back and read it all.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm not going to be doing anything tonight. So if you come across a question, just text me and I can get back on here for you. but you have to read that chapter.
I am going to read it tonight. That's what I'm going to do. But everything's just confusing me real bad.
No, but now you have that adjusted trial balance, which that will help you.
Yeah.
Because that was because being confused on that will make everything else seem more confusing as well. But you got that now. But let's look at it again and let me show you one more thing. Let's look at 1. Part 1.
See, I know how to get the adjusted trial balance now. It's just we're going to be having to find the unadjusted trial balances too, I think, ain't we?
No, it's already there. You don't have to do anything with the unadjusted.
Okay, so you just got to put the adjustments in and then...
The unadjusted was chapters 1 through 3.
And the adjustments are all in the general journal, right?
Yes.
And then the adjusted trial balance is basically...
So tell me what the balance of this is supposed to be. What's the balance of prepaid insurance now?
That is $7,200.
Okay, so then you have an adjustment.
And then you're going to subtract this from this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, because prepaid insurance is so it's a plus minus.
So 7,200 minus 3,800. I can't do it off the top of my head right now. My head's just been in too many places.
Hold on, let me look and see if I can. But you're right, though.
All right, 7,200 minus 3,800.
That's 3,400.
Okay.
Where does that go?
Huh?
Where does the 3,400 go?
It's gonna go on the bigger side.
Okay.
So that would be this. It would be a debit.
Yes.
Okay. So that's gonna go right here.
Yay! Yep.
Alright. And then the credits are it's only going to go on the credit side if it's a bigger side, or it's only going to go on the debit side if it's a bigger side. Like
Damn.
Okay, and then these are going to be like basically the adjustment saying prepaid insurance, and then whichever one's a debit and whichever one's a credit. It's going to go here or here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then accumulated depreciation. That's going to be the equipment that's been used and all that stuff.
You just gotta, but you just gotta do.
It's just my brain's like it's not that it's not gathering the information. It's just, I'm just going through too much stuff right now and just making everything hard to understand.
I agree.
All right, so I get that part. And then I basically just got to go back to the general journals and find out which chart goes with which. That's what I'm really confused about too. Like, how to which one of what's this thing going? All right, like required 1 or required 2A, which one goes with which, or that's what I'm confused about, I think.
Just do required to just finish this part first. You can finish this, I think, without reading the book. So just finish the adjusted trial balance, and then go through the chapter and do the rest of it.
Okay, so required 1 and required 2A.
No, just the adjusted trial balance, because you still have to do the income statement, but I think you got to read the chapter in order to know how to do the income statement.
Yeah, I'm going to read that too tonight. So
you don't have to read it until after you finish this part, because you got all those. 1.
So all the required 1 and required 2A.
Yep. Well, yes. Well, not all of it, but just the adjusted trial balance. Like, don't do the income statement or the balance sheet. Statement of owner's equity yet on the required 1.
Okay, so I'm going to go and do these tonight. So the journal entries with the... See, these equal out on the journal entries.
Did you check your work on your journal entries to make sure they were all right?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Yep, good job. So then you know that you're doing. So you click on require one and see how you've done so far. Can you do require one and check?
Oh, was that required when I clicked on? I thought I clicked.
Click on require, yeah. Yep, so you got those right so far.
Okay. So I basically required one and required 2A goes together.
All of them go together, but right now you could just do the trial balance, the adjusted trial balance for required one. After you do this and this for required one, then you can read the chapter.
Okay, so so basically put all the adjustments down from the general journal to this, and then subtract the two sides. Debit
or subtract. You got to look at it to know whether or not you're going to add or subtract.
Okay, see that? Okay.
You're gonna know how to do it based on whether or not it's a debit or a credit.
Okay, and that would be going on the. Well, hang on. I know it goes on the bigger side in the end.
Yep.
And I would add them together. So I'm not gonna know if I subtract them or add them.
Not until you actually look at the debit or credit. You should create a table.
So whichever one's bigger, that's what I do. I add or subtract. If it's a credit, I subtract. If it's a debit, I add it.
That depends on whether or not this is a debit or credit. It isn't working anymore.
So the adjustments, basically depending on whether or not the adjustments are a debit or credit or not. I'm so confused now. All right, so hang on. So in order to tell if I need to add and subtract these two.
Like if it's a debit and you end up having an adjustment for another debit, then that's debit plus debit, right? Debit is a plus minus. So if it's pluses, you're gonna add. If it's a plus,
add these.
You're gonna subtract.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. So this is going to be adding, subtracting, if it's an expense or not, basically. Like subtracting the prepaid insurance from the insurance.
No, because each one of those accounts are separate accounts. This is a debit. Where is my?
Sierra.
Coming back. Hold on.
What? Mommy's doing work. What? Yeah.
Girl, what am I doing?
You're upset, making your sister be upset.
Where is the little one thing? You are.
Go play game.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm back. Okay. So, all right. If this is a debit and this is a debit, then this is what a debit looks like. So that's 9,900 plus, let's say it was 5,000. Right?
Oh, so if this is blank, then it would just be the same, like 9,900.
No, wait. I'm just giving you an example. If it was this one and this one, because these are two debits, and the debit for an asset is a plus and a plus, then it's going to be 14,900. So we're going to add them. But if it's a credit for an asset is a subtraction. So then, if it's this side, then you're gonna subtract 5,000. It'll be 4,900. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of.
Remember when we did that session on how to tell what the balance is?
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. Let's go through some more of them. Let's do all of them. So go ahead and finish your entries, putting your adjustments in. And I'll wait.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Why is this thing not working again?
Oh, you have it on. Oh, that's my fault. Here you go. Hold on. That's trying to save this change right here. You can just cancel that. You got to close this. It's already saved, so you just close this because I turned on the annotation thing. You just say no. Over there. So all it was trying to save was the note stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, go ahead and add and do all your adjustments.
Okay. I need to go back and do all my adjustments. Oh my god. Supplies expense, insurance expense, depreciation accumulated. Utilities expense $650 and accounts payable $650.
So just do one of them at a time. You got utilities expense as a debit for $650. Just do that one.
Okay. Debit for $650. Somebody in that. All right. So $650 for utilities. Expense $650. And then hang on. Adjustments. Yeah. Okay. And then go back to accounts payable that is a credit. Payable. $650 is a credit. Was again 1,800 as a debit. Hang on, that's not what that was. Insurance expense. What is this thing? Wages expense. Oh, the wages. Oops. Sleep. Go to sleep. Wages payable 1,800 as a credit. Yeah.
But that, I don't think that's what you did though. Oh, you just haven't done it yet. Okay.
I didn't.
Go ahead. Now let me see your balance at the bottom.
Wages expense. Wages payable 1,800. We're at on this side?
No, on the trial balance, because that one doesn't total up everything. Go down to the bottom of that.
I am.
Okay, so you did a debit. You did a debit in accounts payable and you did a debit to $650 for utilities expense. Both of those should not have been a debit. And I know that because this is not balanced.
I don't know. I messed something up.
Well, you just put the $650 as a debit for both of them. That's all. You did accounts payable.
Okay.
But you have to write that down at the bottom after each journal entry. That way you'll know whether or not you put the right number in.
Yeah. Chris. Stop, please. Go to sleep. All right, so 1,800.
Did you fix the $650?
I don't think so. It was under utility expense and it came right. Utilities expense. And that's a debit. Accounts payable was a credit. Accounts payable of $650 was a credit.
So is accounts payable supposed to be a debit or a credit for 650?
It's supposed to be.
But you
It's
got
supposed to be.
huh?
But you want to tear me up about some stupid piano class. Put your hands on me. Ain't nobody jamming you up. You keep talking about your kid, my kid. It's our son. Ain't nobody give none of y'all permission to have my son around any of your bitches. What you say? I did not bring you up that way. I raised you better than that. You know he ain't gonna do nothing, Rose. You keep running your mouth. And I just might let him. I done had it. All this bullshit up in my house. I'm gonna translate for you. She's mad. Because every 6 months you want destiny. Having the baby and weeping. Yelling and screaming and and back. No. Are you trying to find out? No. Really? One. So on three. On three. One. 2, 1,003. Work before your next trip to the nail salon. Some Valley shops may be cutting costs, and it's customers who are paying the price. Contact 13 looks at what you need to know to protect yourself. What a lot of the salons are using can cause contact dermatitis, can cause fungus, discoloration, deformation of the nail. Tiffany Johnson snapped these pictures of customers' hands. She's owner of Soleil Nail Bar on Bermuda Road in Silverado Ranch. Tiffany says clients walk in regularly, damaged nails and sore skin. The nails are so raw that it just ended her. I had to have people help me at work open things because my hands were so damaged. Customers like Patty say it's a problem she's been dealing with for years. But that all changed once she came here. Even after the very first time, there was a huge improvement in my nails. And Tiffany has her suspicion about what's hurting so many people. And she points to this liquid monomer. It's the liquid that is mixed in with acrylic powder to make it hard. Nail salons are supposed to use a safe monomer called ethyl methacrylate, or EMA. This is just one example. But Tiffany claims many shops are actually using methyl methacrylate, or MMA, which is banned by the Nevada Board of Cosmetology. But as you can see, it looks very similar in color. According to a leading supplier, direct contact with MMA can lead to nose, eye, and skin irritation, plus allergic reactions like itching or skin rash. Like itching or penis. What are those? How do girls love to do that, girls? What are those?
How you doing, my nigga? Joe Bradley. You can see it on that.
She is Miss Caroline. She's this family is thinking one of it. My whole family has to work. It's about work. Oh my goodness. That's everybody's clothes.
waste all this money on kids' toys. None of this stuff ever gets used. But it's not easy. Yo, this is a public service announcement.
President Trump is a mighty man.
Some self-made sauce. Judge me, then take me, just stay with girls, especially girls. I like rappers that are attractive.
Attractive means light skin.
Yeah, by attractive, I mean light skin with a beard. First saw it in an advert, and yeah, but I hurricane and light it. I light it a bit better.
Not for you? What did you not like about this?
When I compare myself to now, I feel like I'm more appealing now.
Why?
Because I'm light. She's probably very young, so that I would look off a lot. My friends also like girlfriends and all that. But like, maybe that was the reason why.
Has a lot more to do than just Detroit. They call it church accountability.
Hey, how's the coffee? Accurate. Hey, how's the coffee?
Ciao, e tu, amor, mi amor.
Accurate.
Up in the deep. You give me life. You don't miss you. So sometimes I just stand myself in the mirror and I speak the lies in my skin. You really are that bitch. You really are. You're out there really doing shit. And what? Look at you. Yes, you look raggedy today, but it don't matter because you still wear that bitch every break. Oh, you are that bitch. Ah. Ah, bitch.
Your best midway for the start of this glorious holiday.
Open up the champagne. Smile. Turn it up. You will knock on the door and the night begins. We've done this before, so you come on in. Yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, here's the deal. You gotta stay, you know where I live. And you know we live. You gotta stay. Well, baby, take control now. We can't keep it slow now. We don't have to go out.
Is this how you're going? Your house? Oh, you are with a bed. There's only one way to settle this. Dance band.
You know, I thought it would be the perfect time for this. Will you marry me? I mean, are you hiding? Saying that I believe inside me. I want you and I need you. I'll be alright. You love me. Are you hiding? Saying that I believe inside me. I want you and I need you. I'll be alright. But you know we need a place for the family. I swear you can't tell me, but I feel it.
raw meat. It's being reported that new no-touch rip and tip bags.
What's up, man? So wait, so the owners, what's up? These are the owners, the business owners of what is Brown Boys Lemonade, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, congratulations. Hold on, y'all. Who are not the minority? You're not the minority. This is your shit.
It's all gone. I won't do it no more. There's no news. There's news. I done it. I turned it into something. My trumpet on my honey. Let's go. More action. You just see coming. I just keep elevating. No loss is fading. My ass is great. I turned that into money. If I never said it. It's so bad. I'm feeling like on another level. See me as I'm afraid, nothing I'm afraid, and I can do it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go!
My name's Kurt.
I want you, and I need you. I'm probably always crazy. You love me.
I get it. Yeah. Go on. Since I guess. It's way too much. Well, I'm so bitter. I said, oh, don't do it. Oh my God. I'm done. Kids, how's school today? Your teacher teach you how to date? Okay, I'm dropping. Seriously. Hey, son, how those chores going? Don't get the flowers. You need to water.